tonight. Home Live TV Game of the Week is going to be right here at EC Glass McHugh Gym between the Hilltoppers and the Heritage Pioneers. Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy One, Doug Marshall.
Did you stir somebody up?
You know, I did, and I was so excited I got tongue twisted as we were coming out.
That's a big tongue, too.
But yeah, because it's going to be a great game here tonight, Doug.
Oh, it's going to be a heck of a basketball game. Seminole District matchup tonight. The Heritage Pioneers, they're coming off, 2 out of 3 losses, but their last game out, they came up with a big victory against Monticello, and they think they've got everything figured out defensively. And if they ever figure it out, it's going to be a good one. EC Glass, on the other hand, rolling.
9-1 on the year, Doug. Not even sure who they lost to be honest with you, but they have a great team and, of course, a great coach in Coach Robeson. And, Heritage, they're 5-4 on the year, but they tell me they are so athletic, Doug. And as you said, if they can get it together, this could be a great team mid-season.
Well, they got 7 seniors on the roster, and Ty Tracy and that group will get this thing together. They do have a new coach, Les Cam. He's coming in this year, taking over for Dan Stevens. Dan last year, I think Dan had a common effect on him. I don't know what Les does for him, but I'll tell you what, I'm interested to find out.
And Coach Robinson, he's going to get those guys from EC Glass going. He likes to run the ball, but he plays defense. They're very intense. And, Doug, I look for this to be up and down the floor all night.
Well, I tell you what, the camera needs to be on a swivel tonight because it's going to be pressure in the backcourt from both teams. It's going to be go up. They're going to live above the rim tonight.
Well, we better tell those guys working the cameras that they better, get loose because we're going to be going back and forth, no doubt about it. And, Doug, Heritage 5-4, Glass 9-1, okay? It makes no difference what the record is. This is Glass and Heritage playing each other. This is the Battle of Lynchburg, Doug. When these two teams get together, no matter what sport, anybody can win.
Well, we saw them in football this year, and we knew how Glass played Heritage then, and Heritage was supposed to be a much better football team. Didn't happen. Basketball, they get to do it twice, once at Glass and once at Heritage. This is the Glass version tonight.
This ought to be really good, folks. We're going to come back on your Live TV Game of the Week from EC Glass, but we're going to leave you with the McHugh Zoo right here. If we can get them to make a little noise up there. All right, we'll be right back with more of your Live TV Game of the Week right after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and the certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
I got Coach Les Cam of the Heritage Pioneers. Coach, how you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
Doing great. Hey, first year with the Heritage Pioneers, and it's been a kind of an up and down season. You lost 2 out of 3, but a big win your last time out against Monticello.
Yes, sir.
And I understand that your team is very, very athletic. And man, I tell you, when you get it together, this is going to be great.
Yes, sir.
And how about tonight? What do you got to do to beat Glass? 9-1, coming here on their home turf.
We got to execute offensively, defensively. Don't let the atmosphere take us away from our game.
Well, you know, anytime Heritage and Glass get together, as you know, it's big. I don't care. You'll be playing tiddlywinks.
Yes.
And if it's Heritage and Glass, it's going to be exciting. That's what we're looking for tonight.
Yes.
Is an exciting game. Have you got to push the ball up and down the court to beat Glass?
Definitely. We got to push the ball on offense. We got to get stops on defense. We got to take care of the basketball because Glass has a really good press.
And this could be a huge win for the Heritage Pioneers, and of course you in your early stages of your career with the Pioneers.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Coach Roy Robinson here. Coach, how you doing tonight?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. Hey, we talked to you before, and we've commented on what a great job you've done with the Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers over the years that we've done these games. This year's special too. 9-1 on the season, but you got Heritage coming in, and as I was talking to Coach Cam, no matter what sport you're playing, tiddlywinks or tic-tac-toe or whatever, if it's Glass and Heritage, it's going to be special, isn't it?
Well, no doubt. I think, since that school was built in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, this rivalry has meant something to both the schools and the Lynchburg community. And so I expect that regardless of records, you're going to get the best effort from both teams for 32 minutes.
And speaking of records, Heritage comes in with a 5-4 record, but you know, you've got to still keep your team up because it's a game. The Heritage is very athletic. They could win this game if you let down.
Hey, listen, respect all of your opponents. You got to be humble and hungry every time you step on the floor. So you're exactly right. Anything can happen. It's a rivalry game. We got to make sure that we have kids on board doing what we teach and doing what we emphasize in practice and hope that that's good enough.
Well, Coach, if I know you and I know how you coach, you're a great coach. You'll have your kids ready. We're looking for an outstanding game tonight. Good luck.
Thanks so much.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is my real sister.
This is my real treehouse.
This is my real mower.
This is my real Shentel internet.
This is my real Shentel phone.
This is my real big screen TV.
This is my real big wrench.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real good video.
I'm real pregnant.
We're a real Shentel family.
Real value for real life. From the one provider that calls this place home.
Back at Ecg Hhs, everyone. The Hilltoppers of Ecg Hhs taking on the Heritage Pioneers, Doug. And I tell you what, again, we're talking about having a great game. You heard both coaches. Now, I was talking to Coach Cam. Sounded a little nervous over there, you know, because it is his first year. But I'm sure that he's got his Pioneers ready to play. And, of course, Coach Robinson, very humble, and talked about they've got to do the right things in order to beat the Pioneers tonight.
Well, any nerves in this contest, I mean, Coach Camden came out in the local paper today and said he was going to be a little nervous tonight. His first, even though he's been an assistant coach, he's head man now. He feels responsible for the program, which he really is. But all nerves will go after the first couple of minutes. He'll get into the game, the players will get into the game, and it should be a humdinger.
I think you're right, Doug. Again, we're talking about this game being up and down the floor, and the officials, we've seen them, Doug. We're talking about a seasoned crew. These guys are seasoned. But seriously, these are three of the better officials in the area.
Well, yes, I've seen them too, and yes, they're going to officiate this game because this is probably the top two teams maybe in the Seminole District. And because we've seen Rustburg a little bit this year in a game they did against Appomattox. So they're probably the top three teams. Right now, you want your best officials for an up and down the floor game. As I had one official say, I can always control the game. I got the whistle.
They got the whistle. They got the game. They have not checked by the makeup truck yet, though, I can tell you that.
They never do. They never do.
We saw them. All right, folks, your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable is coming right at you. The Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers and the Heritage Pioneers. The tip-off is just moments away, and we'll see you then.
Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting, where building is their business, but relationships are their passion. That love for building can be seen in the quality produced. Building a sustainable tomorrow. Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting. Call today, 434-610-4624, or reach us on the web at www.pineyridgecc.com.
What do cowboys, Indians, and UFOs have in common? They're all a part of our Treasures of the Great Southwest tour. This round trip includes airfare, and for 11 days we'll explore the native culture of the first Americans and cowboys, and also visit the UFO Museum in Roswell. You can also go fishing and horseback riding. Whatever you can dream, you can probably do it here. You'll make so many new memories of this beautiful land and experience the fun and excitement of the modern cities, and the shopping will be amazing. Call Cavalier Tours 237-8087 or stop by 7212 Timberlake Road. Remember, Cavalier Tours connects you with the world.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome, everyone, to Ecg Hhs High School for tonight's game between the Heritage Pioneers and the Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers. Jimmy the Lakes, and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall. And Dandy, they've announced the starting lineup for Heritage, so we'll go over Glass first, then we'll go back to Heritage.
All right, then, Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers coming out tonight, and they got number one. Well, they haven't announced it yet. There we go. Number one, Ramik Bareen. Number two, Tawan Jones. Coming out, he's number two. They still got the shooting tops on tonight, so you really can't recognize the numbers. Number three, Oliver Gilbert, number 22 right there. Number 5, Tahi Jeter, the next man coming out. And last but not least,
ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask the gentlemen to remove all head apparel.
Malik Knox is number 3.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we have a special presentation.
We got a special presentation going on right now. Mr. Chip Berry, Athletic Director, is coming up to do this.
All right, we got a special presentation going on out here, Doug.
Thank you so much. Let's have a great game.
Yeah, I remember we did a couple basketball games with that young man, and I tell you what, he was full of life, and he knew how to play basketball.
No question about it.
He was on a state running championship team for the Heritage Pioneers, and of course, I'm sure he was missed. He moved to Richmond after he graduated, and of course, unfortunately, he was shot and killed in a very tragic accident.
You're right, Doug. Yeah, you know, it's a crazy world that we live in,
Yes,
no doubt
is.
about it.
Right now, the national anthem's coming your way. We're going to take a little break, and we'll come right back with the basketball game from Ecg Glass McHugh Gymnasium.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and C-Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, C-Line does the job right. And don't forget, C-Line has guaranteed credit. C-Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try C-Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ecg Glass High School for tonight's game between the Heritage Pioneers and the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers on your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. Jimmy the Lakes along with the Dandy One, Doug Marshall and Dandy. We're getting ready for this thing, buddy. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I've been waiting for a while to get this one going. Ecg Hhs for the Heritage Pioneers will jump it against number 5, Dante Jefferson of the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers. And we get ready to go here, Mr. Lakes.
Well, we know Jefferson, he played football, Doug, and that dude can get up, I tell you.
And Heritage Pioneers setting up man-to-man defense. I expect we'll see a whole lot of man-to-man defense tonight.
Well, actually, Doug, is it? Yeah, it is a man-to-man. I tell you what, Jefferson guarding a much smaller player.
And number 22 comes up with the steal for the Pioneers. That's Ty Tracy coming up with that.
And they'll throw that one away, Doug. And now, of course, you saw the Hilltoppers with the press. Now you'll see the Heritage Pioneers with the press.
Oh, they're coming. Both of these teams are going to get in your face, and it's going to be a pressure. Kind of reminds me of the University of Arkansas years ago when they were on their way towards the national championship.
Yeah. 40 minutes of a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Glass trying to work the ball around. Nice stutter step move and a good drive to the basket, but he can't get it to go down.
A little hard on the orange that time on the backboard.
Malik Knox that time, Doug. A little hard off the glass. You got to lay it softly off the glass.
Jesse Callaway with the basketball gives it to Jeter. Jeter with the move to the basket, and he finds the glass. So it's 2-0, an early Pioneer lead.
And actually, it's that's number 5, Doug. Dante Jefferson that made that shot.
Excuse me, you're exactly right.
It's okay, no problem, buddy. It happens. Jeter's on glass.
Looked at the wrong sheet.
That's easy to do. So the ball was knocked out of bounds by Heritage. Glass will take it on the side. They'll try to set that offense up again. And Doug, remember the last time we were right here in this gym, it was Ecg Glass against Heritage, and it was a great overtime game.
It was a real good basketball game. And it could happen again tonight.
Well, it's one of the best games we've ever done on our live TV game of the week, I can tell you that. Nice rebound that time coming down to number 2, Caleb Sneed.
Shot pulled by Twan Jones that time.
And the Pioneers, Doug, they get down the court quick.
Everybody gets down the court quick.
Glass of good defense. And these guys, these guys know each other. They probably played over in Miller Park and places like that. And we got a foul on number 3 coming up on Malik Knox for Ecg Glass. But they probably played over in Miller Park and places like that against each other, Doug. So, it's a lot on the line here tonight, not just a high school basketball game.
I mean, they probably do. They've been playing against each other since youth league.
I would say you're right.
The problem is, in youth league, some of these guys might have been teammates.
Well, that's a good point.
And, of course, travel basketball, they probably get together and then go up and down the road together.
Yep. All right, so Heritage working around again. Sneed with it out front. Trying to get by. Good defense. Twan Jones with some great defense. Getting inside, hit a block, but it was a foul.
It was a foul. That's going to be number 2 on. It's Twan Jones right there with the foul. Second team foul on the Hilltoppers.
And going to the line is going to be number 2. It's Caleb Sneed.
6:15 to go here in the first period of play. And it's a 2-0 Heritage lead.
Right, up by 2. And there's the McHugh Zoo making a lot of noise up there, Doug.
And of course the Hilltoppers are shooting. So far they've had a couple go off the iron.
First shot up, and I'll tell you what, Sneed was not phased at all by the Zoo.
What's that phrase that Stu Scott used to use? Because we lost Stu Scott to cancer this week.
Oh, Cool was the other side of the pillow.
The other side of the pillow, yes, he was.
And that's the way he is, too. Second shot up, nothing but the bottom of the net. And Heritage jumps out to a 4-0 lead, 6:14 and counting in our first period of play. Glass breaks the press, gets it across the timeline, takes it to the hoop. Oh, good rebound.
Nice shot that time.
Ecg Hhs that time. And what Jeter did, Doug, he shot it, it came off the rim, got his own rebound, put it back, 2 points, Glass on the board. The referee's letting him play a little bit here, Doug.
Well, he's letting him use their bodies. He's not using his hands, but penetration once time will get it.
Good drive to the hoop and a foul. Foul call on number 22, Oliver Gilbert, for the Hilltoppers.
So Gilbert with his foul. The Hilltoppers with 3 team fouls. Of course, none for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers, number 3, Jesse Calloway, will go to the line with a chance to get a and one here.
Yep, he knocked the shot down. And Doug, Oliver Gilbert stepped inside that
that
line. Yeah, he can't do that. But Gilbert is only a sophomore.
So 5:44 to go, 6-2 is his score. And Callaway will get another shot. And he makes this one count.
He knocks that one down, Doug, so that violation hurt him a little bit right there.
7-2 lead for the Pioneers. Pioneers kicks it out of bounds off the
leg of Jefferson. So Twan Jones trying to get it in. He will get it into number 1, Rameek.
I think you need to ask Mr. Jefferson.
Look at here, Doug. Oh, what a block.
And we got a foul call. We don't hear the whistle. It's so loud in here. But number 24 is going to pick up a foul. Jalen Martin will pick up the foul, first team foul, and go to the line will be number 2, Twan Jones. I think Jones had an idea of slamming that thing home.
I think you're right, Doug.
And he got hammered a little bit, so Jones will shoot 2. First shots in the basket.
It's a little quiet in here when the Hilltoppers get ready to shoot, doesn't it?
You think?
I do. We got 5:34 left in the first period of play. It is a 7-3 game. Jones puts the second one up. It is good.
7-4 now, 5:34. And, of course, the press, when the basket is made, the press comes out. And that's how you beat the press.
Yep, they should. And Heritage with the rebound. I tell you, a lot of scrambling for the ball.
Well, they are going for the basketball, and they are letting them play tonight. And if they let them play, it's going to be a rough contest. Yep. You're going to see a lot of bodies on the floor.
That's number 3, Malik Knox knocked it out of bounds for Glass.
But right there, the play coming down is they should have passed the ball. They had the open man on the left side coming down on the fast break. and he decided to take it to the basket instead of. And we got another foul coming up right there. That's number 5 right there, and that's going to be.
That's Tahi Jeter's going to pick up
That's
the
going
foul.
to be. So it's your 4th team foul.
Yep, 4th foul on the Hilltoppers. And getting ready to check in is going to be number 33, who's going to be Christian Morgan for the Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers. Coach Robinson giving him some instructions before he goes in.
Seven to 4 is the score. Foul shots up,
and it is
goes
good.
in. That's number
1 shot.
And Gilbert's going to come out, Doug. Number 22, Oliver Gilbert. I think Coach Robinson will probably talk to him and let him know, okay, look, you're young. I know you're excited. You're nervous out there. Let's get something going inside. He's 6'4". He can really help these Hilltoppers.
Well, yes, he can, but he's got to be able to lay a little body on people tonight, I got a feeling. And laying a body may not be his game.
I think you're right. 9-4 now. Heritage with the lead over the Hilltoppers.
When you break the fast break, you can take it to the basket. I mean, you can attack the basket real easy. It sets up a 2-on-1. But if you sit there and do that, it lets it come back the other way very quickly.
Yeah, that was Scott with the miss for the Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers. Jefferson with it out front. That tall body of his, Doug, as he drives it in, and we're going to
have a foul, reach-in foul. It's going to be on number 2, and that's going to be the second on Twan Jones, and he's a kind of key ingredient for the Hilltoppers. 4:55 to go, and Jones has 2 fouls here early in the first quarter.
And Doug, Coach Robinson, he is really working the officials tonight, no question about it.
And the foul shot up number 5 and knocked it in.
Jefferson knocks it down 10-4, 4:55 left in our first period of play.
And Coach Robertson he's lobbying, but I don't know whether it's going to work or not.
Well, it might work later on. Didn't work on this play. Second shot up.
Second shot no good.
Heritage gets a rebound, and it will be knocked out of bounds by Glass.
By Glass, number 1, Ramit Bareen going after it. Number 22, Ty Tracy coming up with some big boards tonight.
And Doug, right now, I can understand why Coach Robinson's a little upset. It's 5 team fouls on his Hilltoppers, only 1 on the Heritage Pioneers. But so far, Heritage has not been the aggressor. Jefferson, and we're going to have a charge.
And that's going to be, and who knows, maybe that lobbying got him one that time. But I will say that Christian Morgan, who just checked in the game, he set up, he squared himself up, and he took a shoulder from number 5, Jefferson.
Well, and I think that's the difference, Doug, is Jefferson did lower the shoulder down, and if he hadn't have done that, it probably would have been called a block.
Now, I expect Coach Bradley from the Pioneers football team was probably proud to see that shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on the bottom bench over there tonight. We got to see him a little while ago. Feed inside to Morgan. Morgan didn't come up with it. Now, Green's going to take it to the basket.
Nice shot. Green with a nice shot, number 1 for Ecg Hhs.
10-6 is the score. Now the press.
Again, Doug, as you said, if you can break the press, there's going to be good shots there for you.
Number 3 for the Callaway is pretty quick out front. And
nice play by Callaway.
Nice move and drive that time. Callaway with a nice little soft floater.
Little teardrop throw up.
12-6 now. The Hilltoppers trail, and it's a tip ball. You know who's going to come up with that.
Jump shot from the perimeter would not go down for number 2, who was Caleb Sneed.
Caleb Sneed.
The Zoo's all over him with the air ball, Doug. Drive inside, way up in the air to make the shot. It's Tahi Jeter. We got a timeout called by the Heritage Pioneers, and Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers have cut it to 4, 12-8 with 3:38 left in our first period of play. So let's take a quick timeout and come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ecg Hhs High School. Heritage Pioneers and Coach Cam, Les Cam took a timeout, Doug, and probably a good timeout because the Pioneers, oh man, the Pioneers, even though they do have the lead, the Hilltoppers, they're starting to get into this thing.
Well, the Hilltoppers are starting to get into it, but to be honest with you, the Pioneers are handling the Hilltopper press pretty good. And they haven't turned the ball over maybe once at the press. Yep. On the other hand, the Hilltoppers press, it's kind of good. Now there goes, as soon as I say no turnovers, there they go turn it over. I think I put the kiss of death on them. What do you think?
Well, the thing is, when you have two teams this athletic, everybody's trying to dribble in penetration, and it's just a lot of bodies in there.
You got some long arms in there, too.
Nice jump stop by Ecg Hhs. Number 5 with the shot, and it's a 2-point lead for the Pioneers.
6 points thus far early in the game of the 10 points for the Pioneers.
Another turnover. And that's Jeter again taking it inside.
And we've got a foul called inside. We'll see what the call is. Number 5. And he's shooting 2.
So they're going to call that one on Dante Jefferson, Doug, and I believe that's his second.
That is Jefferson's second foul, so he's definitely a big cog in the plans for the Pioneers. So 12-10, and the Hilltoppers with a chance to tie the score with 2 foul shots. First foul shot's up and in and out. Ecg Hhs misses the front end of the 2-shot foul. 2:53 to go, first period of play, and it has been up and down the floor. So if we've got the camera is a little squeaky tonight, we're going to put a little oil on it.
Yep, I think you're right. Judd Booker into the game, number 23 for the Heritage Pioneers.
And that one rims in and out, and Christian Morgan couldn't quite find the handle on it.
So Glass has set up their press, and Heritage trying to break it. And you know, Doug, they've been breaking the press, but the last couple of times down, the Hilltoppers have forced a turnover. Very close to getting one right there. Callaway gets it.
So they get the ball in the hands of Callaway, and he works it up the floor. He's being guarded closely in here by number 3, Knox.
Callaway kind of lost the dribble on that one, Doug, and here come the Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers. That's Jeter again, up and in. We've got a tie game at 12. 2:22 left in the first period of play. It's kind of like Glass has got the feet solid on the ground now, Doug. A little antsy there at first.
Well, they're right here in the gym, in their own gym, so they're starting to get comfortable. But we're going to have a reach in that time. It's number 2. That's Antoine Jones.
That's a good call on Antoine Jones.
And Jones, yeah, that's going to earn him the 3rd foul.
Wow, that is a killer right there. Because Jones, one of those players that Glass wants to keep in the game.
So 2:04 to go. It's a 12-12 ball game. And one of the leaders for the Hilltoppers out with 3 fouls. And I'm not real sure Coach Roberson knew about that.
Well, you know, that's why you have your assistants over there, Doug, to let them know, okay, you know, Coach, that's 2. Maybe he should come out. Or maybe Coach Roberson wants him in there. I mean, he's very quick. He really helps with that press. Well, but picking up that 3rd foul in the first quarter, that is big.
As soon as he got it, he knew that it was his 3rd foul, too, though, so he knew it.
Well, and we saw it. We saw the same thing happen down in Appomattox, Doug, when the Raiders play the Red Devils down there. And we got a quick timeout called, and probably a good thing, too.
Quick 30-second timeout by Coach Roberson at 1:39 to go. 12-12 here from McHugh Gymnasium on the campus of Ecg Hhs High School. We'll come right back with more of the Pioneers and the Hilltoppers right after this.
Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting, where building is their business, but relationships are their passion. That love for building can be seen in the quality produced. Building a sustainable tomorrow. Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting. Call today, 434-610-4624, or reach us on the web at www.pineyridgecc.com.
Cavalier Tours connects you with the world. Guarantee your reservations now to enjoy this beautiful and exciting trip called Springtime in the Old South. If you enjoy old Southern charm and Southern meals, walking along cobblestone pathways to view the Southern architecture and shopping heaven, then the trip to Charleston, Savannah, and Beaufort is the trip for you. This is a 5-day motor coach tour from April 7th through the 11th, making sweet memories that will last forever. Call Cavalier Tours 237-8087 or stop by 7212 Timberlake Road.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Hi, welcome back, everyone. And you know, we're talking about that Appomattox-Westburg game, and if you remember, Perkins for Appomattox picked up 3 fouls early in the first quarter, and that kind of changed the complexity of the game.
It did, and of course, Appomattox went on to lose that ball game by 1 or 2 points.
I think Coach Robinson, what he's saying is that they gave it to the wrong person, one of the fouls to the wrong person.
So he's talking to him right now. So
he's saying that one of the fouls should have been against number 22, Oliver Gilbert, but I think it's probably too hard for them to go back and do that.
Well, and, you know, unless the referees remember, I do have Gilbert down for 1 foul of 1 of the 6 right now. Right. I could understand why he would like the second foul to be on Gilbert and not on Jones.
Oh, absolutely, no question about it.
So that's what the discussion is here at the scoring table. But my guess is it's not going to get changed.
Well, not unless they can. They'll go to both scorebooks and to see what's going on.
So they're gonna ask the official book. The home book is the official book.
That's all you can do, Doug.
And that's the way it's going to stay. Jones is going to end up with his 3rd foul, which means he's probably going to set to the 3rd quarter unless they really need him.
Well, now, Doug, you know, I had that happen to my daughter Rachel when she played high school basketball. The official actually called 2 fouls on her at 33, and he meant to call them on 13. And after the game was over, he apologized to her and told her that, hey, I made a mistake, and it cost her a lot of playing time in that game because of that. So the officials also have to get it right, Doug. And I'm not saying they got it wrong. I'm saying Coach Robinson thinks they got it wrong.
Yeah, well, don't know whether they did or not. But anyway, it's going to stay in the books that Jones has 3 fouls. Right now, Heritage looks like a little 2-3 zone action right now. Matchup zone. Going to try to slow the Hilltoppers down a little bit and see if they can hit the outside shot. Going up and down, and there goes a shot from the outside,
all the way,
in and out. But rebound.
Nice play
inside.
To get it back in.
Kick to the outside, shot from the outside once again.
That's number 3, that's Malik Knox, and Knox was the one, Doug, that saved it and got it back inbounds.
And we're going to have almost a turnover on the opposite end down here on the press. It's 1 minute and 1 second to go. First period of play, it's 15-12. 3-point game for the
Hilltoppers, right, Doug? They have
Finally got the lead. Long cross-court pass. The attack.
We got it inside, and we got a foul coming up.
Yeah, we're going to have a foul. Of course, number 33 going to the line for the Pioneers will be Deshaun White.
And the foul was on number 33 for the Hilltoppers, who is Christian Morgan. And, you know, what's going to happen now, Doug, as far as the fouls go, the officials, again, I'm not saying they were wrong on this, but the officials are going to make sure that the scores table knows, okay, yeah, it's on 33, it's on 11, whatever.
Well, sometimes you get where you'll flash those fingers really fast. Sometimes it's not picked up really quick. So who knows?
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to be very deliberate with that. But again, we're not saying the officials are wrong at this point.
Sometimes it's you really need to call the number out too instead of just flashing it. Because I don't know whether the score in this atmosphere, will you hear the number? No, I don't know.
Well, I have to say, as loud as it is, I'm not so sure. And
that's an air ball right there on the foul line, so he does not get, automatic turnover. The ball has to at least hit the rim on a foul shot.
And, Doug, we've had a lot of things happen in this game already, and we're just in the first quarter.
I know. I see you unbutton your shirt. It's a little warm there, Jimmy.
It's getting warm in here. It's loud and it's hot.
Oh, mercy.
I think they turned the heat up tonight.
I tell you what, when he gets hot and hungry, we're in trouble. And he's already hungry, so now he's getting hot.
I'm both.
So, folks, if he starts talking deliriously, you'll know what's going on.
We got 30 seconds, and Glass going to play for that last shot. And Hurd is just going to set back, Doug. They're only down by 2 points, 15-13. They are in the bonus. So, for fouls from now on, we'll be 1-1.
And that could be a big plus on your home floor because you're used to the bounces and the rims.
And Coach Robinson wants some
plus it gets a little quiet in here.
Yep, and of course Coach Robinson, let's go, 10 seconds. Counting it down, we've got 5. Long three-pointer on the way. Cannot knock it down. Rebound coming down to Heritage, and that is going to be the end of our first period of play. And a fast and furious first quarter as well. 15-13 Glass over Heritage. We'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable. Second quarter action from EC Glass right after this.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ecg Glass. And Doug, I think a check for something is being presented here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Principal of Ecg Glass High School and athletic director, Mr. Chip Berry of Ecg Glass High School, with a donation of $300 to the Ecg Glass Athletic Department as part of the field goal challenge.
$300 to the Ecg Glass Athletic Department, Doug. I'm not sure exactly who.
Premier Rental Purchase Field Goal Challenge. Both Premier Rentals and Shop Donation.
Trying to see who might have gave that money.
In our youth, community, and city schools. Once again,
Premier something. And that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
I see it on the jacket. Premier. Okay, well, we know it was Premier something, Doug. But hey, we do know it's $300 for the athletic department. Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not.
Would you like to have $300 for your athletic department?
Yes.
Why don't you give it to them?
Well, all you got to do is stroke a check, and I'll be glad to accept it.
I'm sure you would. Oh, Lord, I already give enough. All right, folks.
Yeah, sure you do.
We're getting ready to start our
Let Uncle
second
Sam
period
check
of play.
your tax records on that one, okay?
Ecg Hhs back in the game, Doug, with those 3 fouls. And also Dante Jefferson with 2 for Heritage back in the game. So we start the second period kind of like we started the first one with the starting lineups in there. Except for Gilbert. Gilbert's not in. Number 33, Morgan, stays in the game. Heritage again just kind of working it around. Glass playing some tough man-to-man defense.
Well, Heritage wants a good shot.
Jefferson takes it in. Nice play as he drives it to the basket. And the Pioneers right now do not press, Doug.
Well, they're backing up. They're going back to that zone. They don't want Glass to get up and down the floor. They feel like they better off in a half-court set. And Glass really hasn't hit an outside shot.
No, they haven't. They did make a three-pointer, Doug.
Nice save that time over in the corner.
Long three-pointer on the way. Will not go down. Rebound comes down to number 2, who is Caleb Sneed, and here come the Heritage Pioneers.
And, of course, when Glass doesn't make a shot.
Sneed, had a block. Nice block that time on number 1, Vereen. He takes it to the hoop, uses his body, but can't knock it down. Jefferson's got it. Here comes Callaway. Callaway taking it in. Good block down on the other end. That's Jeter. And we got a foul coming up, I believe, Doug.
And I think Tracy that time, Ty Tracy's going to pick up a foul on that one. I do believe.
Number 22 is going to pick it up for the Heritage Pioneers. You're exactly right, Doug.
Ty Tracy, that's a 4th team foul against the Pioneers.
And Doug, big blocks on both ends.
That was some big blocks that time.
And Vereen, this guy's he's a senior. He's 5'7", Doug. He's got some hops.
Well, Vereen got up, and I think he was trying to draw the foul and didn't put the ball in on the layup that time.
Three-pointer on the way and cannot knock it down. So right now, Glass not very efficient on those long shots.
No, they're kind of rushing them and not getting their feet set under them, and they got time to take it too.
And that was Malik Knox that missed that shot. Jefferson behind the back, pulls up, jumper, 12-footer, will not go down.
Rebound comes up. There's Malik Vereen inside again.
Boy,
he's going coast to coast with it.
Quick and off the glass. Beautiful coast to coast drive.
17-15. Glass on top by 2. We got a press that time.
That was Jeter that stole it, almost knocked it down. Couldn't quite. Heritage. I tell you, it's a lot of people with their hands up. Oh, Jeter off the glass. Won't go. Tip up.
I told you we're going to live above the rim tonight.
Rebound comes down to Sneed, number 2 for Heritage.
And we're going to have a
foul coming up.
Yeah, Vereen's going to do a little reach-in foul that time.
And let's see who's going to get the foul on this one, Doug.
I think Vereen's going to pick this one up. Number 1.
They call him number 1, Ramik Vereen. And, the Pioneers are the 1-1, Doug, so they can actually help themselves here.
So the Pioneers.
With no time coming off the clock.
Pioneers number 2 going to the line, Caleb Sneed.
5:51 left in our first half of play. Sneed was pretty cool, as you said, Stuart Scott, cool as the other side of the pillow. That's a great line, too, because like you said, if your head gets hot, you flip it over. It is cool, isn't it?
That's what it is.
And he rattles that one down. Making a 1-point game for the Hilltoppers at 17-16.
And he is 3 for 4 from the free throw line this evening. Second shot's up.
Oh, we got it together, Doug.
Yeah, knocked that one down too.
So we have a tie game again, 17-17. You know, Doug, you think about it. Glass 9-1, Heritage 5-4. You would say, well, Glass, they're going to win this thing easy. But as we talk about it, when Glass and Heritage get together, it's always a good game.
You're exactly right. Throw the records out the window.
Foul coming up on number 23, who's going to be Jared Brooker. Jared Brooker. Only the 5th foul on the Heritage Pioneers.
So the 5th, yep. So if Glass does not go to the free throw line. 5:43, we got a tied game at 17.
Dante Kendrick, number 11, will key it in for the Hilltoppers. He gets it to Vereen, the point guard. You know, Vereen, Doug, I'm very impressed with him. This guy is fast as lightning.
We got several on the floor tonight that's fast as lightning.
That's a lot of quickness out there. Vereen pulls it up, shot, air ball. Morgan with the shot up, won't go down. Probably could have been a foul, but wasn't a call.
No call there. I don't know whether Morgan just fell back trying to hit the jumper against Tracy or not.
Callaway for the Pioneers takes it up off the glass, can't get it to go down. Rebound comes down to the Hilltoppers. Number 20 with the rebound, who was Quad
Push up and
Bird.
forward. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Brooker. Ball goes out and will stay with the Glass Hilltoppers.
You know, Doug, it's just like a war out here. It really is. It's a battle.
When these two teams play, you are going to war, if you don't know what that means.
It's a battle. If you start hitting those 3-pointers, the bombs are going to be flowing.
Nice screen that time by Morgan, and it allowed Vereen to get that shot up, but
can't knock it down, though.
Glass is not shooting from the outside very good. Everything's coming basically inside. They did have 1 3-pointer, but I believe that's the only deep shot that's gone.
I think you're right. Pioneers have basically lived from the inside as well. Sneed gives it off inside to Tracy. He'll knock it down, number 22. Ty Tracy with a nice shot. Here come the Hilltoppers. Pulled up inside the arc that time.
Morgan with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. And we're going to have a foul on a reach-in, I believe.
And they're going to call,
blue 22
on Ty Tracy.
Yeah, his second foul, team foul number 6.
Got a lot of substitutions. A lot of substitutions coming in there, Doug.
And that's Tracy's second foul. So Dante Jefferson and Tracy both with 2 fouls, and they're the big rebounders for the Pioneers.
Jason Bateman coming in, number 11, along with number 33, who is Deshaun White for the Pioneers. And 0, who is Cameron Horsley. Back in the game is Oliver Gilbert for the EC Glass Hilltoppers. And Jeter's also back in, number 5.
Go
inside to Oliver, can't knock it down.
And Oliver doesn't finish it off. Gets a nice look at it, but doesn't put it in the basket.
Well, it's got that 6'4" frame, Doug.
When you get that inside, you got to finish it.
Callaway.
Rebound inside by Oliver.
Gilbert with the rebound.
And off to the races we go again. Number 20, Quan Bird.
Has it stolen, and
we got a falling down. We'll see what happens
here.
A
foul coming up, Doug.
Number 22.
That's going to be Gilbert.
That's Gilbert. That is his second foul. Team foul number 9. So we'll go 1-1 on this end with the Pioneers. Pioneers with a 2-point lead now at 19-17. The Pioneers have only scored a field goal in this particular quarter. Excuse me, the Hilltoppers with a field goal. Foul shot is up and knocks it down.
Good looking free throw by Bateman that time. Bateman is a junior for the Heritage Pioneers, who have 7 seniors on this team, Doug.
Yes, so you can't say that they are young because they've got some experience from the team. Of course, Dan Stevens was a head coach last year. Les Cam served under Dan Stevens, so not a whole lot far as, X's and O's has probably changed.
And actually, Stevens is here tonight watching the game. Nice rebound that time by Jeter for Glass.
When I pulled up in the parking lot, I think most of Lynchburg is here tonight watching this game.
A lot of people here, I'm telling you.
Yes, it is. Plus, there was another game going on in the gym. The across with the JV boys and girls.
And that's the thing about glass. You have two gyms here. Got a foul coming up. As Jeter throws it up, will not get it to go down. We got the foul on 0, who is Cameron Horsley for the Pioneers. And the thing about glass, so you have two gyms, okay?
Yeah.
So you got they got the ladies, the girls playing varsity game over here, and in the other gym it's the JV girls. Well, right now the JV boys are playing in the other gym as the varsity boys play over here. So you've got 4 games in one night here at EC Glass.
Exactly.
And the ADs have got to love that because you don't have to really travel.
No.
You know.
Shot up and back. The ball's going to go out of bounds off the hilltop as it would belong to the Pioneers. So the second foul shot by Jeter did not go down, so we got a 20-18 game.
.311 left in the first half of play. And Doug, it's been a long first half.
It has been. Even though it's been up and down the floor, it's been a pretty long game. The girls' game before this one, of which EC Glass won,
in a big way.
It looked like it took forever.
It did. Give it to the corner, number 10.
Nice move. Nice little floater.
It has been a lot of air balls tonight, Doug.
And we got to reach in. And this is going to be
So we're going to call that one on.
Number 3.
Number 3, that's Malik Knox.
That is number 2 on Knox, and that is the 10th team foul. So they're going to be shooting a double bonus. So number 3 going to the line is Jesse Calloway. He fouled his counterpart, 3 foul 3. Second shot, foul shot is up and good. So a 21-18 game, 3-point game.
Bird will come out, and Vareem will come back in for the Hilltoppers. And we've got a gentleman going in for the shooter. So Callaway's going to be coming out. I don't think Callaway's been out this game, Doug. I think it's going to be his first breather if he makes it. He does knock it down.
Knocks it down. Well, it's 2:45, so 0 Harshly's coming back in the game, and Callaway's going to take a little break, and it probably will be a little break.
And there's another Callaway coming in for Glass, Darrell Callaway. You wonder if these guys might be kin to each other?
Yeah, well, who knows?
It's very possible.
It definitely is.
Green trying to drive it to the basket. Nice fake. Gives it to Gilbert. Nice play off the glass.
Gilbert kissed it in off the glass.
22-20 Pioneers in Glass.
Glass with a steal.
Got the turnover. Vereen to the basket. Lays it in with the left hand. And it's tied 22-22. We've got a timeout called by the Heritage Pioneers with 2:19 left in our first half of play, Doug. And this is shaping up to be a good one, don't you think?
It's going to be a good one. I told you. Just hang on. And we ain't even got to the second half.
Is it a good one or a good one?
It's a good one.
Okay, all right.
You know that they played the first half just to get to the second half, right?
I think I heard that somewhere. All right, folks, we'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just talking to folks down here on the floor.
You know, we have a real good announcer. I mean, he's got a great voice to announce. He really does.
He does.
But you've called him Barry White all night long.
Well, and now I'm kind of a mixture between Barry and Lou Rawls.
But I tell you, he's got a great voice. Now,
he does.
He's got a great voice. If he sings that good.
Hey, you'll never find
another
voice like mine.
Barry and Lou on Easy Street. Well, Barry was on Easy Street. I mean, Lou still probably is.
Lou, I think, passed away, Doug.
I know Barry did.
I believe both of them have.
Okay. Well, that was good music back then.
Three-pointer up and good by number 10, Jordan Hamlet.
Hamlet nails a tray, so we got a 25-22 game. The Heritage Pioneers are on top by 3.
And, Doug, it's what we talked about in the pregame. It's the kind of game we thought it was going to be.
Kind of back to a little matchup zone here, I believe. It's
Vereen with the shot up, will not go down. Rebound comes down to number 11, who is Jason Bateman. And Coach Robinson did not like that shot.
No, and he's looking for somebody to go in, I think.
Callaway is back into the game for the Heritage Pioneers. Jesse Callaway.
Coach Robinson kind of lets you know how he feels about it.
Oh, yeah. Three-pointer up and
no good, but no.
You'd say nothing but glass on that one. Three-pointer good, and that's Hamlet again, number 10.
Hamlet's come in and knocked in 2 threes. 28-22.
27-22. 1:23 left in our first half of play.
And, of course, by not pulling down the offensive boards, by not pulling down the defensive glass, it allowed Heritage to get that second shot a moment ago and knock that second three-pointer in.
Foul coming up on 0, who is Cameron Horsley.
That is.
Going 1-1 is going to be Jeter.
Jeter is 1 of 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight.
Ty Jeter with 1-1 tonight. 1-1. 1:15 left in the first half. Again, 28-22. He knocks the first one down very calmly.
So
no problem.
He will get to second.
Cuts it to a 5-point game. Makes it 28-23.
You might see the Heritage Pioneers come up and put this thing in stall.
If they can. Glass is very quick. Jeter knocks the second one down, and here comes the press.
It's kind of hard to hold a basketball. Well,
and almost stolen, and Callaway, I tell you, Doug, you just got to pass it. You can't dribble through these guys, and they got a turnover right there. Vereen, nice play. Wow. He faked the pass and took it to the glass.
28-26. And now attacking the glass is number 33, misses a kind of a snowbird shot right there. That was White, Mr. Snowbird.
And Gilbert was right there, Doug. So, he's probably thinking Gilbert 6'4" with the block. 28-26, 40 seconds left, and the Hilltoppers may play for one. I look at Vereen out there, Doug, and he's sucking a little air right now. They have really worked hard.
Well, you take it, for example, you got Dwan Jones, who's one of their key cogs. First quarter, picked up 3 fouls. He hadn't been out there. Vereen's had to do a whole lot of extra work. He probably doesn't have to do. And, of course, that messes up, as a coach, your substitute pattern. You probably got a pattern. This guy's going in every 2 minutes. This guy's going in every 3 minutes, something along that line. And then now you got to mix all that thing up so nobody gets a break.
Vereen takes it to the hoop with 7 seconds, has it blocked, but they get it back. Three-pointer on the way, and we got a foul on a three-pointer.
Yes, we're going to get a foul right here. And I'm not number 11 that time, who's knocked down.
That's Jason Bateman.
Bateman,
going to the line is going to be Dante Kendrick for the Easy Glass Hilltoppers.
Kendrick happened to be in the right place at the right time when the basketball came off. You talked about 7 seconds. He pulled the trigger and he got hit on the arm.
3.8 seconds left on our clock, and he misses the first. He can still tie it up, Doug. He has 2 shots left.
He wasn't like Rodriguez from Miami was the other day when he nailed all 3 at the end of the game.
I'm not even sure Anderson touched the guy. All right, second shot's up. He knocks that one down. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one.
So 28-27. We could go in at halftime. If this foul shot goes in, we could go in at halftime just like we started this game, dead even.
That's right. Jefferson's coming back into the game. And, Jefferson with those 2 fouls, Doug, I don't know if I would put him back in or not and take that chance.
Well, he wants to make.
He want to get the rebound.
He want to make sure to rebound the basketball. That's a key thing on a miss. And nothing you can do about making it, but if he misses, and he knocks it down. 28-28.
3.8 seconds. Long pass down to Jefferson.
And Jefferson
And they get the shot off, Doug. Oh, would not quite go in.
I think Vereen thought he got pushed over there, but was no call by the official.
So after one half of play, Doug, it's kind of what we said in the pregame. It was going to be close, and it is close. 28-28, the Heritage Pioneers and the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers. And folks, we're looking for an exciting second half. So come on back and join us right after this.
Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting, where building is their business, but relationships are their passion. That love for building can be seen in the quality produced. Building a sustainable tomorrow. Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting. Call today, 434-610-4624, or reach us on the web at www.pineyridgecc.com. Cavalier Tours connects you with the world. Say bye-bye snow and hello world as you plan your next trip. We offer brilliant deals on travel to all the most popular and fun places you can dream of. Whatever your destination, it's waiting for you. All you have to do is stop waiting and call us today. That's Cavalier Tours, 7212 Timberlake Road, Lynchburg, or call 237-8087. You'll see the difference our 40 years of serving the Central Virginia area will make in assuring your trip will always be a dream come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back to Ecg Glass, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall. You know, Dandy,
we get to sit down to do this,
which I like that.
I
really
do.
But you know, Dandy, we talked about this game in the pregame, and we talked about how close we thought it could be because these two teams match up well against each other. Forget the record. You know, Heritage 5-4, you got Glass 9-1. But when these two teams get together, it's always a great game, and that's what we've had so far. 28-28 at the half.
I know. Glass had a 2-point first quarter lead, 15-13. Heritage won the second quarter, 15-13. That's 28 apiece.
No question about it. And of course, the McHugh Zoo over there, they made a lot of noise on the free throws. But it's kind of been Heritage's ball game most of the way, and Glass has had to make the comeback.
Yeah, Heritage has jumped out to the big lead. Glass has had a lead a little bit, but not a lot. And so Heritage has managed to find a way to offset the Glass pressure tonight. They've been passing the ball forward, taking the ball into action. They've had a couple fast breaks to the bucket, making some easy layups. Glass has decided not to go back into the zone. The Heritage pressure didn't bother Glass. Glass got easy buckets, so the Pioneers backed out of the pressure, went back to a zone defense for a while, kept some of their guys out of foul trouble, plus it slowed the Glass Hilltoppers down. Hilltoppers can't make an outside shot.
And Danny, who's leading the way for the Heritage Pioneers tonight?
Well, right now the Heritage Pioneers are being led by Jesse Calloway. He's got 9 points, and of course Jordan Hamlet, 2 big three-pointers back-to-back, and he's got 6 points.
And how about for the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers?
Ramik Vereen has 8 points, and then of course Ecg Hhs, before he picked up his foul, he's in double figures already with 11 points.
And Hhs with 3 fouls, Doug, for the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers. That is big going into that third quarter, having 3 fouls on you.
Actually, Hs's only got 1. It's Twan Jones.
That's right.
Jones has got 3 fouls. He is one of the main floor leaders on the, and right now he's set the entire second quarter, the cannot get in the game, and they miss him on the floor, and he's probably that guy who likes to bury that outside shot.
And you know, Vereen also got a little winded in that second quarter, Doug. We've got a whole half left, and these guys will be going after each other, so it could be really interesting. Jefferson for the Heritage Pioneers, he has 2 fouls, and so, someone has 3 for him, I believe.
You know, well, you've got 2 fouls each for Horsley, Jefferson, Ty Tracy. Tracy and Jefferson are the 2 you need to worry about because they are the starters and they are the rebounders. That's what Heritage relies on to rebound is Tracy and Jefferson. If they pick up a couple quick fouls in the third quarter, it could be bad news for the Pioneers.
And Doug, you know, it is loud in here tonight. It is hot. I got the sleeves rolled up. I tell you, this is a good game for our live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. Folks, we're just moments away from our second half. Again, it's tied up. The Ecg Hhs Hilltoppers 28, the Heritage Pioneers 28, the Lakester, the Dandy One, and the live TV crew will come back, bring that second half to you, so don't go too far away, and we'll be back right after this.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to our live TV Game of the Week here at Ecg Hhs. All tied up. Hilltoppers 28, Pioneers 28, as we start our second half of play. Glass has it first. They'll start working it around.
And that's Jeter going inside.
Nice
dumps
pass
off
inside to Gilbert.
And Gilbert gets it up and under.
And Coach Robinson is up quick, Doug, applauding that, and that's something I'm sure they worked on at halftime.
Oh, I'm sure there was a lot discussed, and I expect all the discussion came from Coach Robinson's end of it,
Well, Glass they didn't make a lot of long shots, Doug. Most everything was inside. And there's a steal. Nice overplay that time. Oh, nice play by Vereen. 3-pointer on the way. Jeter knocks it down. And just like that, Glass has opened up a 5-point lead, 33-28.
And I tell you what, one more basket by Glass, and you might see a quick timeout.
I think you're exactly right, Doug. Pioneers haven't got a shot off yet. Almost stolen again.
That quick cross-court pass, it's hard to deal with.
Sneed cannot knock it down, and here come the Hilltoppers.
And Vereen pushes it to the corner. From
That's
the corner.
Gino again. If he hits it, oh, that would have been big.
Off the glass, and it's going to...
The glass is going to run it down. That was a nice tap up by number 2, who was Twan Jones. And they'll still work it around. You see glass. Jeter, he wanted inside bad against Callaway.
Well, he's got a big mismatch inside. From the
Three-pointer
outside.
on the way and knocks it down. That's number 2, Twan Jones. And as you said, Doug, Coach Cam, of Heritage, has got to call a timeout as the Hilltoppers go up by 8, 36-28 with 6:21 left in our third period of play. So let's take a quick timeout. Come back, see if the Pioneers get back in it. We'll be back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable. Right after this, Doug.
Pretty good.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
And welcome back to McHugh Gymnasium on the campus of Ecg Hhs High School.
And Doug, the Ecg Hhs cheerleaders, the cheering Hilltoppers, they're getting down over there in the stands.
I tell you, yes, they are. And now they're at the glass huddle. Coach Robertson going through his steps. They've come out like a team on fire right now.
Doug, I'm going to tell you something. Coach Robertson, he is very adamant about the way he coaches this team. I'm looking at Coach Cam now. He's a little more laid back. You know, he doesn't not really being so adamant about it. But Coach Robertson, he's letting these kids know, look, this is what I expect of you.
Well, you know, maybe he knows what he's got to do to get his group fired up, to get them going, and that's his style of coaching. Coach Cam is still really developing his style of coaching because he, you know, this is only his 9th game, and over the years, if he, you know, sticks with it, he's going to develop his own style like Coach Robertson.
Oh, I agree 100%.
From the outside, nice three.
Well, Callaway got a good look, couldn't knock it down. Inside, just cannot knock it down. That's Jefferson.
Jefferson goes up. He's going to be fouled. Number 5. That's going to be Ecg Hhs, I believe.
It is.
And that's going to be the second foul on Jeter. Team foul number 1 here in the third quarter.
And Coach Robinson is saying, telling Oliver Gilbert, you know, look, you're a big guy on the inside. You've got to fight. You got to get those rebounds. So 2 shots for Jefferson. Try to cut into this glass lead. First shot's up and cannot knock it down. So still an 8-point lead for the Hilltoppers with 5:57 left in the third period of play.
Well, when you get a chance to knock down a free one, you need to make it, because making foul shots stops runs. If you don't make foul shots, the run just keeps going.
And checking back into the game is number 10, Jordan Hamlet. He's just a sophomore, though, but he had 2 big 3-pointers for the Pioneers in that second quarter. Shot up by Jefferson. He cannot knock the second one down. Rebound comes down to the Pioneers.
Tracy inside doing good work.
Callaway can't knock that 3-pointer down, and rebound comes down to Jeter. Here comes Vereen. Nice play, Callaway. Anticipating that pass, Jesse Callaway was number 3 for the Pioneers. That's Hamlet. He wanted that three-pointer.
Yeah, he got covered up really quickly.
Yeah, Jeter got it there real quick.
Glass kind of looking at a little 1-3-1 defense right now, kind of changed things around. They did go back to a zone. Drop back to a 1-3-1, and we're going to have a walk.
Jeter slid that fit just a little bit.
That fit? Oh, that foot.
I thought it said foot.
I think you said fit.
Did I say fit?
Yep.
Well, his foot wouldn't
wouldn't work, so his fit worked?
Yeah, I guess
okay.
so.
Whatever you say.
And they would love to get Hamlet open, but, you know, Glass is, Doug, are they in a 1-3-1 type zone?
You cannot float that pass out there like that. Vereen goes in.
Nice play by Vereen. Callaway almost with the block.
So a 10-0 run here for the Hilltoppers coming out of halftime. 38-28. Glass on top now.
10-point lead, Doug. That's the biggest lead either team's had all night long. There's Hamlet looking for that three-pointer.
And, you know, I see so many people with the chest passes. They want to throw the chest passes, throw lob passes.
That bounce pass would have worked perfect.
Bounce pass, you fake that thing high, go low, and then you got Jefferson down in the corner who's got a shot for a three.
And that was number 2, Twan Jones, that got his hands on it. And this defense right now, Doug, is working really good for the EC Glass Hilltoppers. Hamlet, three-pointer on the way. Can't put it down. Jefferson, big rebound, puts it up with the left hand.
I tell you what, he skied for that rebound too.
Makes it an 8-point lead for the Hilltoppers, 38-30.
Nice press being run. Now, once again, the Hilltoppers put it up
three-pointer
from the outside. No good. Tracy with the boards, and it's off to the races again. And we're going to have a foul.
Coming from behind, I believe, Doug, number 2.
Number 2.
Yep, and that's going to be
Twan Jones. That's going to be number 4.
Yeah, that's number 4, and coming up off the bench is going to be Dante Kendrick. He's going to be coming in, going to take his spot. So Jalen Martin, number 24, with 2 shots.
First shot, no good.
And right now, Doug, the Pioneers 1 for 3. The last 3 free throws, and you know you can cut into this lead quickly.
Well, I mean, like I say, it's a free shot. You stand there, you shoot them every day in practice.
That's
you
exactly
probably knock
right.
them all down, but this is when you got to make them. Second one.
Martin knocks that second one down and makes it a 7-point lead for the Hilltoppers. 38-31. Vereen trying to break the press with the dribble. He will.
Thinking about a three-pointer, decided to back it out.
Malik Knox was thinking about that three-pointer, Doug, and I'm kind of glad he didn't shoot it because I think Coach Robinson would have gone off.
Pulled that one. No good. Ball's going out of bounds.
Goes off of Heritage.
Yep.
3:58 left in the third period of play. And, Doug, you know, the Pioneers have only scored 3 points in this quarter.
You're exactly right. They've had to go to the outside shot a little bit against that 1-3-1 defense. And, of course, if you get it in the corners as quick as Glass is, they will trap you in that 1-3-1.
Oh, no doubt about it.
You've got to move that thing pretty quick.
And you got to watch Vereen. Martin's trying to guard him. I tell you, he is quick. He is just quick as lightning. Jeter trying to look for the shot over Jefferson, but those long arms of Jefferson, he can really put the defense on you.
Turnover that time. Vereen tried to go a little quicker than he could go.
Hamlet gives it up to Jefferson. Back to Hamlet. They'd love to free Hamlet up for some of those three-pointers like he hit in that second quarter.
And I think that's probably the reason he's in there.
Oh, I would
but
think so.
When you think about it, he's a sophomore, though. He's getting a whole lot of experience.
No doubt about it.
And as you get towards the end of the season, playing time like this, the ball is stripped, goes out of bounds.
And that was a nice play by Oliver Gilbert that time.
Dante Jefferson was taking that thing to the basket, and it got stripped going up.
22 Gilbert got his hands all over the ball.
Pass outside to Tracy, and there the Pioneers will set it up. And it's a little matchup zone here now. You see these guards popping in and up, and the ball swings over.
Yeah, and they got the Pioneers a long way from the basket, Doug.
They do.
Jefferson with the drive. Gives
Into
it inside.
Tracy.
Nice
has
block.
it blocked
That was Jeter. Jeter again with the block on Martin. Jefferson has it knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be.
I tell you what, You go inside. Tell you what, if you're inside, it is not for the weak.
I'm going to tell you, Jeter can skyd to be 6'2", Doug.
I have watched him, yes. If Tracy gets the ball back out front.
You talk about some hops. This kid's got them.
Yeah, he's probably going to play Saturday afternoon somewhere.
I would think so. Jefferson tries to take it in with the finger roll. Won't go. They get it to Jeter. Jeter got it inside. Puts it up. Left hand. Knocks it down. Makes it a 40-31 game. 2:13 left in the third quarter.
And I tell you what, the Pioneers had a lot of chances that time to cut into that lead.
Well, this defense, Doug, that Glass is playing is just keeping the Pioneers so far away from the basket. Hamlet way downtown, won't go down.
But Tracy going inside.
Takes it up on Jeter, and Jeter with those 2 fouls did not want to pick up that third one right there. Back to a 7-point lead. Glass got to get across the timeline. They do.
Now they attack 3-on-2.
Jeter takes it in. We got a block coming up on Tracy.
Is it going to be a block?
That's what they're calling, Doug. Block on Tracy, and Jeter is still on the floor.
So it's a third foul on Tracy. First team foul. And Jeter gets up and is hobbling around. He wants to stay in the game, and my guess they're going to probably bring him and check him out.
Yeah, because if the trainer had gone over there, Doug, he would have had to come out of the game. So the official doing a good job right there. See, that's those seasoned, savvy officials saying, okay, look, he says he's okay. Don't come out here.
Well, I think he's going to come out and get checked.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, he's still at the free throw line. They would have had to put someone in to shoot free throws for him.
Well, see, you can take it. Once he gets the ball now, if this guy's going to check in for him, he goes to the basket. He gets 2 shots, though.
That's right.
First shot's up and goes
Knocks
in.
it down. And sometimes, Doug, when a player gets hurt like that, they actually play bottom. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the way it works sometimes.
Yeah, but you don't want to, you got a long season to go. You don't need to take any chances. You want to check him out, make sure everything's fine.
I didn't say that. I just said sometimes they play bottom. Makes the second one. Takes it to a 9-point lead, 42-33. Checking in for him is going to be number 4, who is DeMille Bolden.
42-33, a minute 35 to go here, third quarter play.
And Caleb Sneed's checked back into the game for Pioneers, and he's just a sophomore, Doug.
We said the Pioneers had some seniors. They had 7 seniors on the group, but they also got a bunch of young guys on there, too.
Callaway could not knock the shot down. Pull-up jumper off the glass won't go down for number 3, who was Malik Knox. And here comes Jefferson and the Pioneers. Hamlet.
Well, Knox put up a mighty good-looking shot that time.
And Sneed from the corner with the 3 won't go down.
And the Pioneers' inability to hit some outside jumpers tonight has put them in jeopardy. 3.
Knocks it down.
That's
number 4. It's DeMille Bolden, who just checked into the game just moments ago. And Doug, it's a 12-point lead now for the Hilltoppers, the biggest lead of the night for either team.
And it just doesn't seem like, it just seemed like a moment ago it was tied up at 28-28.
You're right, it really did. Sneed can't get the shot off. Hamlet looking for the 3-pointer. Back to Sneed. Sneed with a little teardrop shot, will not go. Sneed back inside again, takes it up over Gilbert and knocks it down. Cut it back to a 10-point lead.
Once again,
28 seconds. Here comes Vereen to the basket. Left-handed off the glass.
And you got to get back quick with Vereen. If you don't get back quick. 47-35. We're 15 seconds and counting here in the third quarter.
Get back to Jefferson, back to Sneed. Sneed with the drive, takes it up on the left-hand side, will not go down. Rebound comes down to the Hilltoppers. Vereen with 1 second, throws it up. And that
was nothing but the bottom of the net.
It was right on line, though, but it hit the bottom of the net, but it didn't go through the basket. So, at the end of 3 complete here at EC Glass, it's the Hilltoppers in control, 47-35. And we'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable with the Lakes to the Danny One and the entire Alive TV crew right after this, Doug.
You did pretty good. I think we'll keep you.
Oh, that hurts.
Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting, where building is their business but relationships are their passion. That love for building can be seen in the quality produced. Building a sustainable tomorrow. Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting. Call today 434-610-4624 or reach us on the web at www.pineyridgecc.com.
Cavalier Tours has been the supreme travel authority for the Central Virginia area for 40 years, and we can connect you to the world. Some things are just not worth missing, and that includes these 2 exotic, romantic, and exciting trips. One is a motor coach tour to Niagara Falls, Canada, with rooms overlooking the falls on June 8th through the 13th for 6 days, and the other is a fly tour in September 2015 to view the exquisite treasures of Italy. To finalize your dream getaway, call Cavalier Tours 237-8087 or stop by 7212 Timberlake Road in Lynchburg.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone. You're looking at the Heritage Pioneers and Coach Les Cam trying to get his troops, trying to get them going, Doug. They're down by 12 right now, which, you know, it's not an unsurmountable. In other words, they could get back in it.
It's not an unsurmountable lead. Is that what you're trying to talk about?
That's what I was trying to get
at. It's easy for you to say. I mean,
right.
That time the Pioneers were outscored that time by the Hilltoppers, 19-7 in the third quarter. And
anytime you do that.
It was a 15-13, 13-15, things like, but only 7 points that time at the Pioneers. And you got a team that got hot like the Hilltoppers did. It can put you behind the 8 ball really quick.
Doug, if you look at the foul situation, you've got the Hilltoppers only 2 team fouls and the Pioneers only 1. So not a lot of fouls called in that third quarter.
So nobody really got in foul trouble. So it's pretty much Quan Jones did pick up his 4th foul. But I'm sure he's going to be back in there. In fact, he is back in there, number 2, starting his 4th quarter for the Hilltoppers. But this little matchup zone by the Glass, by EC Glass. It goes Vereen trying to pick the pocket.
Yeah,
Probably got his arm in there.
Got a little arm, Doug. Got a little arm.
If he reached kind of over the top to get that. If he kind of goes from underneath and back taps that thing a little bit, he probably comes up with a steal.
I think you're right, Doug.
But so Vereen will pick up a foul. That is only his 2nd foul, team foul number 3. Here with Coach Roberson.
He was hollering for Vereen to keep his hands off of him. Just move your feet. Oh, nice shot. Three-pointer by Sneed.
Number 2, Sneed knocks down a 3 to cut the lead to a 9-point game now. That's Bolden. Nice little touch.
Got a nice touch left-handed, Doug. And, you get those left-handers, a lot of times you don't know how to play defense against them.
So we got a 49-38 game.
3-pointer by Martin up and good.
Number 24, Jalen Martin with a 3.
So to an 8-point game.
49-40. I tell you what, if you thought Heritage was going to go away, you're wrong.
You're right.
Because Heritage is not going to fold tent. From the corner, number 3.
And knocks it down. Malik Knox.
You cannot leave these guys open.
52-41, and as Jefferson takes it up and gets fouled on the way.
I think Christian Morgan stepped in and got him. Number 33, that is Morgan.
2 shots coming for Jefferson.
4th team foul for the Hilltoppers. And going to the line, number 5 is Dante Jefferson.
And we got 6:25 left in our fourth period of play, Doug.
Jefferson kind of quiet in that third period, only 2 points. Missed a couple free throws, too.
You know, the Pioneers had a lot of chances on the boards, though, but could not get anything to go down.
And the foul shot.
And the free throws hurt them also. They missed about 4 free throws in that third quarter.
They missed 3 or 4. They did make 1. And of course now, Jack, when you're trying to come back, you got to score. They knocked the second one down though. So 52-42, 10-point game.
Right now, the Hilltoppers not having any trouble at all breaking this press. Although that's a nice steal by Sneed. Good hustle down the court, and he'll throw it away, Doug. Trying to get it to Jefferson.
You cannot make those cross-court passes with teams this quick. So the Pioneers, a little pressure on the Hilltoppers. But you know, when you practice against pressure, and I'm sure the Hilltoppers practice against pressure.
Oh yeah, it's real easy
it's real easy to handle.
Morgan up, and a foul is coming up on. Is that Tracy?
Number 22, Ty Tracy, I believe, is going to pick up his 4th.
And that all started, Doug, with Vereen penetrating into the middle and then dishing it off.
There's only been 2 fouls called here in the second half, and both of them against Tracy.
And,
against the Pioneers, but that's his 4th foul.
And the players need to realize that, especially when you're a point guard like that. If you cut it into the lane and dish it off, you might get it back, or your teammate could get an easy shot or even get fouled, as in this case.
Tracy goes out. I didn't see who checked in. I think number 10 checked back in, Hamlet. Second shot is good by Morgan.
So it's an 11-point lead, right? Just under 6 minutes left to play. And Doug, I tell you, a couple of big shots by the Heritage Pioneers will get them right back in this thing. And we got a block coming up, and his basket is going to be good. Oh, they're saying no basket.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think so. I thought the ball went in the basket, but I didn't think they did. I didn't think the hand got hit.
Oh, they're saying it didn't go in.
Well, they are saying that Jefferson went up and touched it. So number 33 got the block that time, and number 3 will shoot. So Morgan will pick up his 3rd foul, and number 3 will go to the line, Callaway, to shoot 2.
So Jefferson touched it while it was in the cylinder, you're saying?
That's what they said. I didn't think his hand got up there and got it from my angle, but the official said it did, so.
Well, I remember one night, Doug, when 3 officials, as Callaway shoots 1, the first one misses it, when 3 officials didn't see it go in, and they came and asked us, did it go in?
Yeah.
And we said, yeah, it went in. They said, okay, the basket's good.
And that was a seasoned crew that night, too.
It really was. And nobody.
That was the same gentleman who told me he could control the action with the whistle.
Yeah, yeah.
Second shot's up and good. So Callaway makes 1 of 2.
Back to a 10-point lead.
And we're gonna get a push with
it's
number 24.
Be Martin. It's Jalen Martin, number 24, with the foul. It's the 3rd on Heritage. Last has 5.
And Martin with his 2nd. (53-43).
Green with the drive up and in. Nice play.
Tell you what, when he turns the corner heading to the basket, if somebody doesn't step in and cut him off, he's going.
He is quick. I mean, he's like, he's so quick you leave your shoes out.
Yeah.
Thrown away that time by Heritage, and right now, Doug, it's starting to fall apart a little bit for the Pioneers.
That time Dante Jefferson trying to one-hand it, but he was looking away, and it went off his fingertips out of bounds. That's almost got to be a foul right there, reaching in. Number 1, push on Vereen. That is 3rd foul. Team foul number 5. Excuse me.
Is that 3 on Vereen?
Team foul number 6. That is number 3 on Vereen. 55-43, a 12-point EC Glass lead. 5:11 to go here in the contest from the Q Gym on the campus of EC Glass High School. And so far, the Hilltoppers holding court tonight these two teams will probably meet in just a few more weeks for a rematch of this game.
You're probably right. That's Sneed driving to the basket, knocks it down.
Caleb Sneed has come on strong here with 5 points in the fourth quarter. Nice long pass down to Bolden. Bolden with a nice pass
inside. On a nice tip.
That time,
Jeter with the tip.
Yeah.
Jefferson turned the corner. We got a foul before the shot, I believe, Doug.
Number 4.
But the Pioneers will be in the 1-and-1 the rest of the way.
Bolden with a little push. 7th foul. Going to the line, number 5, Dante Jefferson. He'll be shooting, I believe he's shooting 2, isn't he?
1-and-1, Doug.
Oh, it's 1-and-1?
1-and-1.
Well, his last trip to the foul line, he missed his first, made his second. So unless he makes his first one, he don't get the second one. And it fell in.
Boy, he threw one of those, what's called a dead ball. Hit the back of the rim and just died, Doug.
Yes, it did.
Oh, hey, if it works, it works. 57-46, 4:37 left in our contest.
Miss, no good. We're going to have.
And Tracy, Doug, is that 5?
If that's number 22 right there, that's what they said.
Yeah, Ty Tracy is going to pick up his 5th.
He's gone.
And that hurts the Pioneers a little bit because that's a big man on the inside. Checking into the game is going to be Cameron Horsley, number 0.
They put Tracy back in the game to help rebound, but he pushed somebody out the way. So he's going to get to watch this one from the bench the remainder of this evening. 57-46, an 11-point glass lead.
Marines splits the defenders. Jeter driving to the hoop, and that's going to be a charge, Doug. Did he call it a block? No, he did call it a block, Doug. Wow.
Jefferson, that is his 3rd personal foul. And that's going to put Jeter on the line, correct?
It's a shooting foul at the line. Jeter will shoot 2.
Jeter's going to need the hot tub tonight.
Yeah,
he'll be visiting the trainer who's been sitting beside us all night. He'll be visiting her tomorrow.
But he'll be okay. Last time he got hurt, he went up and skied and blocked the shot, so I don't think you can hurt this guy.
Back into the ball game for Heritage, number 3, Jesse Callaway. Tyreek Jeter, 1 shot.
58-46 now. Glass back up by 12.
Second shot's on the way.
Jeter makes it 13.
Jeter had 11 in the first half, and so far he's got 8. He's got 11 here in the second half.
Hamlet shot up, won't fall. Rebound comes down to Jeter. And right now, the Hilltoppers just walking up the court, Doug, trying to run some time off of that clock. And if you're the Pioneers, you got to come out and get them right now. And that's what Coach Cam is saying. Can't sit back. Got to come out and get them.
Because I think that the Hilltoppers working a little clock,
trying to
do a little weave at the top.
Vereen with the drive up and in. He's smooth on that layup, Doug.
And Vereen has been kind of the man that nobody knew about, that he's kind of showed up tonight.
Reminds me of a guy who used to play for UVA by the name of Donald Hand.
And we got a block right there.
That's Martin, number 24, is going to pick up the foul. Going to the line is going to be Twan Jones.
There's Martin's 3rd foul, by the way, and team's 5th team foul. That's what's going to start piling up now. And going to the line is Jones. He'll get 2 shots. They called him TJ here instead of Twan. We've been calling him Twan. I just heard the announcer say TJ.
Well, we can call him TJ.
You'd like to call him TJ,
I'll call him TJ. Shot up and good.
1 shot.
All right, 62-46. 16-point lead now, Doug, and I'm not sure the Pioneers can come back from this one.
Second one is missed and pulled by Hamlet, who pushes it up the floor.
Gets it to Jefferson.
Jefferson driving
Drives
inside.
to the basket, tried to slam it, could not knock it down. He had a good opportunity too, Doug.
Yeah, they kind of cleared the way, and he just missed it. Just kind of overshot the runway.
Vereen dips it off to Jeter.
And we're
We
going to
got
have
a foul coming up on Sneed.
Number 2 on Sneed. That is his first foul, team foul number 7. So both teams actually shooting 1-1 the remainder of the game.
And Doug, that's what I'm talking about. You know, Vereen, he's been driving in, taking off the glass. He goes in that time when they converge on him, dishes it off. That's a smart player.
And foul shot up to the number 5 to Jeter.
First foul on number 2, Caleb Sneed. Team's 6th. One shot, Ty Jeter.
So 3:11 left in the fourth quarter here from EC Glass, and it's a 64-46 lead. That's 18 points, Doug. With 3 minutes, you better start knocking some three-pointers down. Callaway drives it in, puts it up. Well, got a chance to make that three-pointer as the foul is on Jeter, number 5. And Coach Robinson's going to take a timeout.
What
he's going to tell him, Doug, is why commit that foul there?
Well, what he's doing is coaching for the next game. You just let the guy go down the floor, drive it straight to the basket without anybody stepping in.
And you fouled him.
Where was the help defense? Then you compounded things by letting him go to the line.
All right, folks, let's take a break. Right now, it's all EC Glass, 64-48, 3:06 left. We'll come back with more of your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable right after this.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and C-Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, C-Line does the job right. And don't forget, C-Line has guaranteed credit. C-Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try C-Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back, everyone. EC Glass, you're looking at the Heritage Pioneers and Coach Les Cam trying to get his troops. You know, Doug, 3:06, you're down by 16 points. You go into the line, you can cut it to 15. Is it over? Well, no, it's not. Not with a three-pointer in the game nowadays. If you could get hot and hit 2 or 3 of those three-pointers, you can get right back in this thing.
You can get it back. You got to get back into it, but you've also got the Hilltoppers are going to have to help you out.
Got to play some defense.
You got to play defense. They're going to have to turn it over and all that stuff.
And they got to miss free throws. If the Hilltoppers make the free throws the rest of the way, it's over.
Well, yes, you're correct. 3:06 to go.
Jesse Callaway at the line, number 3. For the Pioneers. Pioneers 5-4 on the year. This would even their mark at 5-5 if they lose this game.
And he's going for the and one.
Couldn't knock it down. Jeter with the rebound. And who else but Jeter? We have definitely called Jeter and Vereen's name a lot tonight.
They have been two very important cogs. And He's going all the way to the bucket
and
again.
we'll knock it down again. And the thing about Vereen, Doug, is he can get up, and we got a wall coming up on Hamlet. And Vereen caused that with his speed. But the thing about Vereen is he jumps so high, he can alter his shot in mid-air, which gives him an opportunity to take it around the blocker.
Well, what I'm amazed is he's going by the guy guarding him at the top. And he's getting penetration to the lane. And lo and behold, there's nobody back here on the back line to pick him up.
That's exactly right.
Well, here we go, right here, finally. When somebody
Cheatham,
steps up,
jump shot, knocks it down.
He dumps it off, and then Jeter knocks down.
And Doug, now it's back to, it's a 20-point lead now. Snead drives it in. Oh, Jeter with a big block to knock it away.
I tell you what, that's huge.
And right now, Doug, what Glass is saying is, hey, you came in our house, you played it close in the first half, but we showed you what the Hilltoppers were all about in the second half.
Well, the Hilltoppers have scored 40 points here thus far in the second half to just 20 for the Pioneers, because it was 28-28 at halftime.
And you would think that if you scored 28 at halftime, no way you're going to score 40 as Callaway knocks that one down. No way you're going to score 40 in the second half. You got to feel like the Pioneers felt they were in pretty good shape when they went in at halftime.
Well, they had to feel good about it.
Vereen, that guy's killed them all night long, right hand or left hand.
That's his 20th point tonight.
He has just been incredible. Shot from the corner, three-pointer knocked down. That's Martin.
Jalen Martin, that's his second trade in the fourth quarter.
Nice right there, Doug. TJ Jones, how about that? That's what they want to call him, TJ. He kind of floated through the air, Doug. Did you notice that? Jefferson takes it in.
Gets a nice little roll that time.
That's a hard basket, though, Doug. He had to work hard to get that one. 73-55, 135 and counting in our fourth quarter. And Coach Robbins says back it back out a little bit. And they do.
Well, they want to work a little clock. There goes Vereen to the boards.
And he'll take it up again. Can't make this one. He hadn't missed many of those tonight, Doug.
No. And I was watching Coach Robeson when he drove it inside. We're going to have a foul on this one. I think number 2. And that's probably Jones, and that's probably his game. That's probably it. That's number 2. Yep, that's his fifth foul. TJ Jones is going to foul out.
But he had a good night tonight. He played pretty good. He picked up those 3 fouls in that first quarter. So to be 1:12 left in the game and just fouling out, that's pretty good.
And he did. He did his part coming in the third and fourth quarter when the game was really in line. He played and got his team going again. So going to the line is Jesse Callaway. Callaway will shoot 2.
Pioneers checking some new players into the game.
Yeah, minute 12 to go and down 18. He's going to let some guys who don't get some time come in.
Right, number 12, Nathan Holochuk.
And the guys coming out, they sometimes shaking their head and want to know why you're coming out with a minute 12. Well, the game is basically over. It's 18 points down. You haven't thus far done it. And so he threw up an air ball, missed the first one.
Checking in the game for the first time, number 15, who is Landon Farrell.
But you think about it, you've laid it on the line for this long, haven't done anything. There's no need to wear your players out. Get them maybe possibility of getting hurt. You don't have them the next game.
And you still got a lot of season left.
And you still got a lot of season. Plus, these Hilltoppers have got to come to your place.
Farrell with a big rebound, passed it out to number 11, who was Bateman. Bateman could not hit the three-pointer, and the Hilltoppers will walk it down the court. Three-pointer on the way.
No good.
Jeter inside, shot up and knocks it down.
And it's 53 seconds to go, and of course, and so they're going to take a full timeout. 53 seconds left. We're going to take a little timeout. We'll come right back and we'll wrap this game all up in its entirety right after this on the AliveTV Game of the Week on
Shentel Cable.
Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting, where building is their business, but relationships are their passion. That love for building can be seen in the quality produced. Building a sustainable tomorrow. Piney Ridge Contracting and Consulting. Call today, 434-610-4624, or reach us on the web at www.pnc PineyRidgeCC.com.
Cavalier Tours connects you with the world. Guarantee your reservations now to enjoy this beautiful and exciting trip called Springtime in the Old South. If you enjoy old Southern charm and Southern meals, walking along cobblestone pathways to view the Southern architecture and shopping heaven, then the trip to Charleston, Savannah, and Beaufort is the trip for you. This is a 5-day motor coach tour from April 7th through the 11th, making sweet memories that will last forever. Call Cavalier Tours 237-8087 or stop by 7212 Timberlake Road.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ecg Glass. And Doug, you know, what started out to be such a great game and at halftime was, fiercely competitive. The Ecg Glass Hilltoppers have just run away with it in the second half.
And the Hilltoppers took the time out basically to get the substitutes in, and of course they took the time out and talked to the subs about how to do it and all. So the turnover belongs to the Heritage Pioneers, 75-55. We've got a 20-point game. But see, Glass knows one way, and that is to pick them all up full court.
Well,
that's what's the practice.
Well, when you put the guys in that have been on the bench, they want to play as well. They want to try to do as good for the coach and the team as the starters did.
Plus, you're playing your crosstown rival.
Exactly.
Going to the basket.
Nice block.
Yeah, no, beautiful block.
That's number 32, who is Barrett Moses. Good pass and a great shot.
Number 25 putting it off the glass is Ricardo Cruz.
Well, Doug, it was the pass that set it up by number 24, Darrell Calloway. Glass steals it again, 1 second. And that is going to be our ball game with the final score. The Ecg Glass Hilltoppers 77 and the Heritage Pioneers 55 as the students. It's the students rush the court, Doug.
Oh, yes, but sportsmanship first from the guys here, going by and talking to the shaking Heritage Pioneers' hands. Tell you what, a big basketball game, because we're going to go right into our post-game show. Ramik Vareen, he had 20 points tonight, and Tahi Jeter also, he probably had about 24, 25 points. I don't know the exact
Both of those
numbers.
guys making a lot of shots.
The Heritage Pioneers, Callaway got hot coming down the stretch along with Jalen Martin. The overall guy tonight was probably Dante Jefferson, who was probably the glue that held them together.
I think you're right, Doug.
So both these teams, they're going to meet each other again this year. It could be just an intense ball game.
And it'll
we
be
go
over
to the Heritage Pioneers.
It'll be over at the Heritage Fieldhouse as well, and I'm sure the Pioneers will pack it in there, and they will remember that it was 28-28 at the half, and they will remember the final score was 77-55. I guarantee you they will remember that.
They will remember that, and they will remember being pressed. They will remember all these little things. It's not going to take much, though. And but these two coaches, they'll get the teams ready. Heritage has a long season left to go, and the way that everything breaks down for the playoffs and all down the road, it wouldn't be surprised if both of these teams make the postseason.
I think you're exactly right. Well, folks, that's going to do it for our live TV game of the week from Ecg Glass. The final score: the Ecg Glass Hilltoppers 77, the Heritage Pioneers 55. Doug, it's not really what I envisioned at halftime, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, Ecg Glass got hot, and they just put it away in the third quarter was where the difference was.
And folks, until next time, for Jimmy the Lake Lake,
Doug the Dandy One Marshall.
We'll see you next time on the live TV game of the week
on Shentel Cable.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.